going to rinse our geodes and charge our stones, creating a simple energetically and physically sphalic experience, considering specific properties, intention, and symbolism. A once-in-a-while cleanse that could be adapted to bathing or solely decoratively for fun. These are some ideas to play with. Be aware of how your stones or crystals interact with each other. I'm not saying to use a specific kind, amount, or combination. Research what's right for you. Like not using energetic and active stones if you have insomnia, things like that to apply. We'll talk about a few basic components of a spell or ritual and how to use those aspects. It's important for all their texture to keep these sparkling and clean so they can continue to have a full and positive impact on your area. I think having gemstones and dried or fresh herbs are healthy and stylish accents about anywhere it makes energetic sense in your home. You can watch for ideas or adapt this to your kind of shower. There are wonderful resources you can look into, like these books that I was gifted. Black obsidian, tiger's eye, and orange carnelians all take sun well. Because they're absorbing energies and collecting dust over time, recharge any stones you have with water, sun, or moonlight now and then, whatever's appropriate to their chemical composition. And you can tell when you don't feel altogether dazzling yourself, which is when you might be overdue for a cleansing ritual. These are quite old and kept on a discreet portion of the fridge for nostalgia. In feng shui, dust is considered like a magnet because it can coat or hang on to any item or wall. It similarly holds on to negative qi and speaks of stagnation. In tarot, the devil card can relate to stagnation, things that have been carpet swept instead of worked through. And you can imagine that kind of energy and behavior. Addictive, impulsive, secretive, obsessive, generally toxic. Wormtongue's insidious advice poisons the mind of good King Theoden. We face things head on and clear them so that we don't end up looking like this. First, the shower is already clean from baking soda and vinegar or another natural cleaning concoction. Mine only require water right now, but if you want something more, there's organic castile soap and soft bristled bamboo toothbrushes that would be a good combination for geodes and tarnished jewelry. Next, I'm replacing the shower curtain. You can use natural materials like hemp, jute, or cotton. These plastic rings came with it, but I prefer to keep plastic out of the house for functional and aesthetic reasons, so I'll take these to Goodwill and use the metal ones I have instead. Make sure you wash your curtain to get wherever it came from off and remove wrinkles. This is a basic idea for a simple with small dark accent shower curtain. I learned from Gothic homemaking that I can tie my curtain back with a sash for regular curtains when not in use. This is both decorative and allows more refreshing and sanitizing sunlight from the window to come in. The ingredients of this shower as a mock recipe. Among other things, quartz crystal is for joy, confidence. It neutralizes different unwanted or evil energies, helps control mind chatter and outbursts. It's cleansing and promotes clarity. Amethyst is preferred for a number of things, but is good for your skin and endocrine system and has been called a natural tranquilizer. It gives a greater sense of understanding and dissolves negativity. Spearmint is good for respiratory health and represents balance, rebirth, renewal, wisdom, which we all need to feel better. And if you're someone who finds essential oils to be too strong for you, I highly encourage you to find fresh herbs. You can replace or add to the herb with essential oil in the corners, which has natural aromatherapy benefits and helps in a small way to clean the floor. This is an Omega Red Tentacle Shower Wand. Make sure everything stays intact. Be sure your stones are suitable for the water and then dry them off right after. You can line up intentions with the moon cycle. When the moon's getting bigger or waxing, you would call things in. When it's waning or shrinking, you would release things. When it's full, it's at its energetic peak. A good time for releasing, hurrying along, or solidifying, but not as much for manifesting. Manifesting might be optimal at a new moon. Here we have the full moon in Leo. If you're concerned about wear from water or sunlight on your stones, you can always use moonlight. As a quick side note about baths, I was just setting up this one and thought I would show you. I'm throwing in some Epsom salt, keeping it really simple, and just using some candles. So I'm working on getting more organized because what I was looking for was a Rogue Solo issue, but I came across this first and I'm totally in the mood to read this old Beauty and the Beast line. Beast is one of my top favorite characters, and this actually was gifted to me in a very special memory, so I'm super excited to read these right now. This shower has light up colors that indicate the temperature, including very hot when it flashes. I'm collecting spearmint from the yard. You could see what you find in yours, whether it's a small bit of branch or flowers. You could check out the story of Minth and Hades. Remember, you can form relationships with plants and deities. I'm going to sprinkle some about the shower floor to feel against my feet like walking into a lake or crushing them like Persephone. The drain will barricade this size foliage, and I can enjoy the natural element, which already smells so good. You could diffuse oils to purify the air, and candles with specific colors for intention. Black is known for absorbing negativity, and white is known for cleansing and purification. Find whatever colors suit your intention. For the shower, I'm sure you can think of endless metaphors for renewing and cleansing. Water represents intuition, emotion, creativity, your subconscious mind, dreams, transformation, depth, fertility, reflection, and much more. For myself lately, I've thought of it as going with the current, allowing for adaptability and temperance, being able to change like water's forms. As Bruce Lee put it, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Be water, my friend. I like to stand, sit, or lay down in the shower and often imagine hot rainstorms like those of my youth in North Carolina. You can sit down or move these to the side when you're standing if that feels safer to you. You know how to meditate and visualize, so I won't tell you what to do there, but for me, thinking of a rainstorm is just the start. I like to play music in here and make every day a spa day of some variety. I like to rinse my gemstone jewelry with me if the strings have collected any environmental factors, or if I just want to accessorize in the shower with something that's not going to rust or be damaged by it. Be sure to always moisturize after. I highly recommend your comfortable spa robe. I'm going to make a rainwater painted background while we finish hanging out. Our bodies are 60% and our blood is 90% water. Hot water is especially penetrative and healing. Living life, learning lessons, dark nights of the soul. You have to know how to give back to and honor yourself. There are endless ways to perform your own spells, so get creative, have fun with it. We're cleaning our energy cleansers and ourselves at the same time while just beautifying and being intentional to make your shower magically cleansing, besides its normal refreshing aspects. And when you feel just stained, unimaginably filthed upon, befouled beyond recognition, like the plants from the horror movie The Ruins, just vining their way through your insides like you just gotta get it out of and off of you. Go watch Adult Swim and let it go for a while. Give your spells time to sink in. AdultSwim.com always has free episodes because they're our collective best friend and so much beast with a billion backs. This design doesn't matter because the rain is going to rinse it all together, and I've done the edges as well. Comment, like, and subscribe for more alternative living and therapies. Enjoy yourself and stay balanced, especially if things are wet.